Good morning, all. How are you? Actually, you know what? Whatever time of day it is, a good to you. Whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, the next day, whatever it is. But anyway, marvelous Monday to you. I am walking on my usual green belt in my neighborhood. And I don't know if you can tell by looking at this. I did take a little video earlier of the dense fog. Can you believe how foggy that is? It's amazing. So it's like when I look down the sidewalk, you can see how the trees are kind of covered in fog. It's like very, very interesting atmospheric conditions this morning. And I also noted in my previous video that the birds that nest down by the bulrushes that I'm always catching in flight in the morning, they had to move their location to the other side of the waterway down there because they got flooded out. Yes, they did. I was wondering when I saw how much water ended up down there, because we had flash flooding on Friday night into Saturday, major amount of rainfall that came in. And and I was wondering what would happen with the birds and whether or not they would get flooded out down there. And they sure did. So they had to move their nesting ground across to the other side. So that's what I noticed this morning first thing, that the breakfast conversation was not quite as loud because it was off in the distance for me to take it. So. But I just wanted to share with you the dense fog that we're experiencing this morning. Yeah, it's really something. I don't think I've ever come down here in fog before. This is a first since I've been in this neighborhood. Yep. But there's something really beautiful about it in a sense, you know? It's like I passed my friend, one of my friends who walks down here, and I could see the person off in the distance, but I couldn't tell who it was, or if they were on a bicycle, or if they were walking a dog, because the fog was so dense. Yes, exactly. So, I want to come down. Let me see. You know, it's funny. I was looking for my favorite tree, and I walked right past it because of the fog. Oh my gosh, I lost track of my favorite tree. Isn't that hilarious? Oh my gosh. Here we are. No, I didn't forget you. It's a little muddy though, so I'm not going to be able to stand right under it because we've just had a lot of rain. It's been here, I'll walk around the perimeter of its underside because it's more grassy on this area here. But right underneath the tree is very muddy, so I'm not gonna walk under there. But anyway, yeah, so here we are. At least we can get a nice view of it, right? I just love my favorite tree. No, it's not a big tree, but I still love it anyway. So what are you going to do today? What kind of joy are you going to make intentional? Good question, huh? Yeah, I've got some things I have to do in the office, like usual. And let's see, what else do I have planned for today? Who knows, I may just work on my next joy design. I finally completed the third one over the weekend, just to keep you updated. And if you want to get a sneak peek, you're welcome to subscribe to the Joy Finder by following the link in my bio. And you'll get 3 secret keys to a more joy-filled life. Yes. So if you like art, if you like to see how art is made, then you are welcome to check that out. Good morning. So yeah, it's really kind of interesting being in this foggy atmosphere, and I don't even know if I'll be able to capture birds in flight. They might look like little shadows instead of distinct shapes, you know, of birds, that's for sure. But yeah, it's really interesting. It kind of gives it almost like a, I'm not going to say spooky because it doesn't feel spooky to me. I don't know, ghost-like maybe. Well, of course, I guess we're headed toward Halloween time, but that's not the atmosphere that I'm feeling here. It's just very interesting with this dense fog. Yeah, and it's really dense. Very interesting indeed. So, I trust that you will have a marvelous Monday. How will you make your Monday marvelous? How intentional will you be about doing things that bring you joy? Let me know in the comments if you have any plans to do something that lifts your spirit and leaves you feeling fabulous. Yes, I'd love to know what you're up to. And may joy find you in the most unexpected places.